There we go.
Sure.
Try this.
Yeah, we're recording now.
Hello. Yes, we are.
Hello, we're recording now. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
So
we are.
ZZ Top to me is sort of controversial because what we found out was that they don't have that many albums. They don't have like 30 albums. They only have 15 albums, which means over the years they had a lot of breaks. Is what it means. And their reputation is way off, dude. Like their reputation is like they're like heavy metal is one thing I disliked about their reputation. And now I find out that they're not really that prolific.
The thing is, I never really saw them as very metal, I'd say. I always kind of saw them as more like. I mean, the only remotely metal comparison I can make is they're kind of like the Motorhead of blues rock.
Right, they are, and they use a lot of rockabilly too.
Yeah.
If you, and I, it took me a while to understand that they probably view themselves like they're rockabilly more than blues rock, which is like disappointing. I mean, I found that they have a disappointing aesthetic, which is not very blues rock. Like it's not as blues rock as I was hoping it would be.
It's very southern.
It's southern. I don't know, man. It's
But like,
Texan for sure. I mean,
yeah.
I lived there for a year, and in Texas has a different vibe from the rest of the South. I mean, some people don't consider it the South. Some of the bona fide avowed Texans don't view it that way. So, and I kind of learned that it's a lot different. I kind of learned that it's a lot different. I'm not sure I've completed my learning yet, though.
Yeah.
On Texas being different from the rest of the South, which is something you could spend your whole life doing, right? So, um, better just spend a year to do it. Just
Yeah.
study abroad or some shit. Anyway, so what do you want? You want to start off the first album, which is called The First Album?
Yeah, I
ZZ
mean, we
Top.
might as well go in time order. I think these are all in time order, so
They seem
that
like it.
helps.
Yeah, they seem pretty time orderly to me. And I will say the first album is not bad.
Yeah,
It's tasty.
it's tasty. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna
Potatoes.
call it their best, but I mean, it's CC Top's first album. Like, it's kind of fun. Like going
It's
back and listening to it.
certainly it's certainly good for like a drive. Like I always say, like I always that's my benchmark is if I can just drive with it,
Yeah, I
and
remember you saying
it's
that
good
when we
for
did
that.
Blue Oyster Cult.
I wouldn't listen to it on a fucking airplane though. It's not high quality enough. It's
Yeah.
just it's only good for a road trip. And I might listen to it on a train. Is probably where I'd go with it. And that's it.
What kind of train are we
What were
talking?
the
Like
tracks
above the
again?
ground, or are we talking
I,
freaking
yeah,
MTA subway?
above ground train. You know, cross country.
Oh, the cool kind. All
Uh,
right.
yeah, the sad kind. Um, not the slick kind. You know, I think that the trains, or is it the other way around? Right? Maybe it's more slick than savvy. I think the train system in America is a little bankrupt. I think
Which
in
is
the
crazy because
'70s
it was good.
it was good. Yeah, maybe back then in the '70s, in the early '70s, they had optimism about it, and the '80s was coming up, and they had a lot of development in the '80s. So I guess this music could be seen as like sort of train spotting music, but to me, it's like it's got some huge flaws still. Even though I'm sort of a big appreciator of their overall output. Let's see, ZZ Top, Brown Sugar, right? That's on this.
Ooh,
What's the first album?
ZZ Top's
So
first album. That one
what would you
is
give the first album?
um okay. This is kind of tough because I personally like this album a lot, but I cannot in good consciences put it above B or
Oh, no
below.
way. Yeah, I mean, it's got some great stuff like Certified Blues and Bedroom Thing, and also Backdoor Love Affair is pretty cool.
I like Backdoor Love Affair a lot.
Backdoor Love Affair is a heavier song than usual for the rest of their work. It's a
Yeah.
heavier song, and so it shows that they could have gone in like a Led Zeppelin direction. Certain songs you'll find with ZZ Top where they could have done more Led Zeppelin style, and they just didn't do it. They were sort of chasing something around the boundary of Led Zepp. And Backdoor Love Affair, I believe, is one of those. You know, there's some of the solos on the back end of a tune, really Led Zepp sounding. But other than that, they don't have they always sound like really shitty Led Zeppelin. So it's kind of like they have some sort of copyright violation or a deal in their head. They had some sort of a quandary about it. And
Yeah.
this album was recorded in Robin Hood Studios in Tyler, Texas, which is sort of near Dallas, right? Pretty close. And if you're not
Shall
familiar, like Dallas is like more or less the Midwest. Kind of, it's like it's right by Arkansas and
yeah.
Oklahoma. So it's interesting, man. I think that this album is really cool. I would always tout it. I don't think I could give it more than the B either.
Yeah, I
Brown Sugar reminds me of the Rolling Stones song. It's the best song with that title. It's not going to be ZZ Top's not going to beat them.
yeah. And you know what? I think that's the reason why I can't put it above B is because it's just
It's
a little
derivative.
bit derivative, especially compared to other ZZ Top albums that we haven't gotten to yet. Like where
Well,
I feel like
it's definitely pales in comparison to later work, and I think it's a cool album for the simple reason that it doesn't have a lot of panache. It just sort of sits there like it's in the desert, which is saddening. However, it's respectable. So this is one of their more respectable albums for sure, which is why I swear by it.
yeah, it's respectable. It's fun. It's a debut album.
It's
It's
their
basic.
debut.
It's a
Yeah, it
debut
says a
album.
lot about them.
A lot
It's
of
a
debut
beautiful album
albums.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and a lot of debut albums kind of follow that like sort of thing, at least for me, where it's yeah, they're derivative
Yeah,
and they haven't really 100% nailed down everything yet, but like it's fun. It's cool. I like it. I can drive
it's
to it.
not. It's not worth finding out that someone parties to it though. It's a depressing kind of upset that someone
Yeah.
really likes it. So it doesn't really work with the playlist that much. It's a standalone,
Yeah, it's got to be front to back or nothing.
front to back or nothing. Right, right. That's what, and we're gonna find in the next one they do something a little different, right? So what do you think about their next album, Rio Grande Mud?
So, Rio Grande Mud, at first, I felt like it was more or less on the
Charming.
same level on the debut, but I gave it a
It's
few
like a
more
charming
listens.
version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I gave it a few more listens, and I think it's probably one of my favorites now, like in my top 3 for this band.
I've grown to love this album for the simple reason that Chevrolet is just one of the better songs about that car company, about that
Yeah.
car. And I really like a barbecue also. So I kind of fell head over heels for it. Just Got Paid, by
Barbecue's
the way, is
awesome.
classic.
Just got
Barbecue.
paid might be the ideal ZZ Top's driving song, at least to me.
Yeah, it's like one of their foremost hits, is from my perspective. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
sure how much it sold.
I
I'm
know
not sure they
Francine
had a
was
single.
fairly popular for the time. I think it was their first chart hit.
Yeah, Francine. There's
Francine's a
nothing
good
wrong with
opener too.
Francine. There's nothing wrong with it. Mushmouth shouting. There's nothing wrong with it. Whiskey and Mama. Nothing wrong with it. Sure, got cold after the rain fell.
That
Is
one
actually
was
kind of haunting.
it was
It's
that
actually
one.
kind of beautiful.
Yeah. And honestly,
It's
you know the
it's
thing
it's a
is
like the
too.
rain song. It's like they're joking, they're making fun of Led Zeppelin's The Rain Song, and or when was this 72? All right, so
Yeah.
the Rain Song is probably making fun of this because when did Led Zeppelin do the Rain Song? 74,
I think that was
73.
it? I think it was
So
73. Yeah.
there is a
Yes.
strong possibility that Led Zeppelin was making fun of "Sure Got Cold After the Rain Fell" when they did the Rain Song. And I'll tell you why is it just sounds a lot like a really stupid version of the Rain Song, which means that they might have been ripped off. Because the song
Yeah.
isn't bad. And it was written exclusively by Gibbons, as the guitarist.
Yeah. Well, I think there's. Wait, I could have sworn there was another. Yeah, no. I Billy Gibbons and Kenny Cordray, who
They have someone
lead
called Ham,
guitarist of
right?
the
You got
Children.
someone. They have a guy called Bill Ham who writes their material sometimes.
Yeah, he's
On this one
their.
especially.
Yeah, I think he's a consistent producer of theirs. Oh, that's another thing
Right.
too. I wanted to bring up about just this band in general. Every single one of these albums has the exact same core lineup.
Yeah, they
There
have the
have
same three. bandmates, and the
Frank
whole
Beard,
time
Billy Gibbons,
it
and
really
Dusty Hill.
heavy.
Rest in peace.
Dusty Hill. Wait, didn't both of them die, or
No, the other two
just
are still around.
Frank Beard died?
Frank Beard. Wait, he did? No, he's
I think
alive.
Frank
He's
Beard.
alive. Him and
Oh, the
Gibbons are both
drum.
alive.
Oh, it
Dusty
was
Hill
just
passed.
Dusty Hill. Okay,
It's
okay,
funny
cool.
because Frank Beard is named Frank Beard, and yet he's the only one that doesn't have.
That's what I knew about him. I thought they had the guy without the beard die. I guess they had the guy with the beard die.
Yeah, it's one of the two guys with the beard.
Dusty Hill. Yeah, R.I.P. Dusty Hill. I mean, you know, I swear by Dusty. I tell you.
Sucks 'cause I
One
think
thing.
Dusty was my favorite. Out of it's
So I'm not going to tell you that this song is redeeming the album because the album's kind of bad. But Sure Got Cold After the Rain Fell, I swear, is some sort of the Rain song tie-in that they're doing. That's pretty funny to think about. But when we ruminate about this album, we only find that they have like a few really fun songs, but nothing amazing.
I
You know,
kind of
so
feel like that's the gist of a lot of ZZ Top.
yeah, I mean, categorically, you might say that. I find that their later material is more enlivening than this album is.
Yeah, I will admit, like some of their later material is surprisingly strong. We'll get to it when we get to it, I think. But
See, to me, this is like a flamboyant version of their first album. Rio Grande.
yeah, but I think
The
it's,
Rio Grande Mud to me is like a B plus. I mean,
I'll give it an A. I think.
Get
I think
A
an for
minus?
this one, or a B, B something.
I
Yeah,
give it a double minus. I mean, because I just don't think it has enough panache.
so you think
It.
you think I should put it above? Should I put? Excuse me.
Yeah,
my
put it
God.
above their first album. Put it
Right
above
above.
ZZ Top's first album. Yeah.
Right there.
I mean, I like the concept. It's to me, it's like a concept album. It deviates a lot from the later material. If you can talk about that way chronologically, it's just not very
Yeah.
consistent with everything they did later on, and it doesn't really signal what they did later on.
But at least to me, that's something I kind of like about it. It's kind of how I feel about. It's just such a weird comparison to make. It's kind of like Paranoid Black Sabbath, where
Oh, Master of Reality.
where
It's like
it's like-
Master of Reality.
it's
Yeah.
sandwiched in between Master of Reality and the debut, where those two albums are like
Yeah,
they go
Paranoid-
back to that sound a lot. But
Is Paranoid an
Paranoid was
album?
kind of one on its own.
Is Paranoid an album?
Yeah, the one with the
Ah.
shitty guy flying across the across the fucking cover.
Yeah, no, I know now. I always knew that. Why did I forget that?
It's what
I thought Paranoid was on Master of Reality. I made that classic error.
yeah,
Um,
the classic blunder.
Blunder. Yeah, you know, I know Sweet Leaf is the one on Master of Reality.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. That one's iconic. We all like Sweet Leaf. However,
Wait, don't we
unlike
have to re-record that episode, by the way? Just
we have to re-record it because it didn't pan out.
Yeah,
with,
it
with
kinda
my audio.
That's good for me because I think my opinions on Black Sabbath have on a lot of.
It
their
didn't
stuff
even record.
completely
It didn't
flipped.
even record with my audio. It didn't even record. So my audio was
well, now we got to
lost.
fix, so now we can
like the
actually do
dinosaurs.
that.
Mammoths. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we
We'll fix
shouldn't have any problem with that.
Yeah,
However, the next album is. What do you think of? So I give it a B plus. I give first album. I give like a B minus. In
yeah,
truth.
more or less. I would personally give Rio Grande like an A minus, but
Yeah. I mean, whatever you can swing, right? Like I'm sure. My problem with them is it's not metal enough for me to give it an A. It just isn't heavy enough. You know, I'm like I stand by that. However, if I'm viewing it as like blues rock, I guess I'd give it an A. You know, like if I
Yeah,
just cared only
it's
about that.
good blues rock. It's good.
Their
it's good-
reputation is that they make heavy metal though. That's what I don't really comprehend well when discussing them. Is it really seem like they make heavy metal and they either because their reputation for it is so strong.
but I just always found that reputation kind of weird because
It's weird. It's definitely weird.
I don't see it. Maybe on like
It's
one or two
artificial.
albums
I'm
at
probably
most.
wrong to keep hammering in on it. They to me it's a lot like Thin Lizzy actually. I think we did a Thin Lizzy one. The last one we did was Thin Lizzy. I think Thin Lizzy is a lot like Irish music sometimes, and not
Yeah.
Like, not comprehensively like Irish music, just somewhat always like it. And ZZ Top to me is somewhat always like Irish music. It doesn't really have the heaviness of English music. English music is known for being very heavy. Even
Yeah.
their folk music is like, melodically heavy. And I just don't find that Thin Lizzy or ZZ Top can go as heavy as the English bands. They just the British Steel. They just don't do it. So I try to view it like it's an overall phenomenon, heavy metal.
So,
However,
yeah.
so that's how I judge it. However, if I just cared purely about like rockabilly and blues rock, then I would probably give it more A space.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. You got a point on that. At the moment, I have it in B, right above first album.
Let's just do that because I can't. I'm not going to be able to budge on this one. Later,
Yeah.
I'll have more flexibility with the next few.
The next
Of one,
few, we're coming up to some good ones soon.
so the next album after Rio Grande Mud, again another. It's a fantastic concept album for ZZ Top, but it wasn't quite an A rank. The next album they have is Trace Hombres, and it's a famously green album cover.
Yeah, very green.
Very green, yeah, like a full green album. I don't even know. It's like a green room album.
Yeah.
Trace Hombres.
This album
The Green Room
has
were an album.
maybe their one of, if not their most iconic song. One of the most iconic songs they've
Oh, you mean
recorded.
Master of Sparks?
Lagrange.
No, yeah, of course. Yeah, actually, that side two is pretty terrific. I like Precious and Grace.
I'm not gonna lie.
I like Precious and Grace. I like Lagrange. Everyone likes that. It's an iconic song. And Chic, or as they say, Shake, is pretty fucking cool. And then Have You Heard isn't bad. Move On Down the Line isn't bad. So that side two is commendable. Side one to me kind of sucks. I kind of hate
I like
side
Master
one.
of Sparks, but
I mean, Master Sparks is my guilty pleasure, but after that, it's like I hate side one.
Hot Blue and Righteous is a song of all time. It
Hot
is
Blue and Righteous. Is that good?
song.
Yeah, no, I know that I'm supposed to like side one. I just don't
no!
like.
I was just saying it's a song of all time. It exists.
It does exist.
It
Yeah,
exists.
it's Stone Age. Yeah, it's a Stone Age song for sure. It's like Stonehenge. Like a lot of people visit it. Most are disappointed when they do it. Yeah. Have you ever heard about one of those walks in Spain where you like my mom's about to do this walk in Spain or with her friends where they go and imitate Saint James like from the Bible
What?
like they go and kind of like mock him by walking around like all this like 100 kilometers at a time
What?
just to like don't drink that much water and stuff and act like they're in the Appalachian Trail, and it's called the Camino de Santiago. You ever heard about this?
Oh wait, yeah, I know about that. Yeah, I heard about
It's
that.
like some goofy thing that like American women do, where they pretend to be Saint James, who was the one who did the walk like initially, and I think it's like really like sacrilegious that they're doing it, but because they're not going to have like a lot of incredible spiritual journeys if they're all drinking and like it's just like it's like a big sorority.
It's a little backwards.
It's a little back. It's definitely like sort of degenerate, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's cool that people do that, the pilgrimage stuff. Like, I mean, it's called a pilgrimage. I'm not really sure it is a pilgrimage when they do it.
Yeah.
At any rate, side one I think is cool. It's not very amazing. Side two is legendary. And I think side one deserves more attention from me personally. However, much like this trail that my family's doing, and I do the most walking in the family. Like I should be doing it, but I know better. I'm not a poser. I think that side one is like that fucking walk. I think it's like the modern version. They're ripping off some sort of band that did it better. Because it's still only their third album, keep in mind. And that's the joke with their name, three Trace Hombres.
Yeah.
Right. So I just think the side one is kind of like a ripoff on like something that was glorious at one point, or maybe even mystical. How do you feel?
This it's weird because I see it surprises me to find that most people consider this their best work, which is
Oh, really? Yeah,
very
that's
surprising to
embarrassing.
me
It's
because
stupid. I mean, I would call it
I
dumb.
don't understand.
Yeah, why would you? Yeah, I mean, I think that you don't talk to too many stupid people is why, most of the people I meet are stupid enough that they would make the dumb decision to praise that album.
Yeah, I
So,
really like that. Waiting for the bus. Yeah. Don't you know the biggest waiting for the bus fans are out
Jesus
there
Just Left
somewhere?
Chicago is like offensive in so many ways.
Jesus just
And this isn't a religious show. Like we're pretty normal, but I still find that offensive for some reason. It's somewhere deep in my heart. Anyway, yeah. So, what would you give Trace Hombres? I mean, I just don't have a lot to swear by with it.
um
Um,
uh,
like an A, B, C.
I think low B below the last two.
Okay, that's fair.
I think
That's fair. Yeah.
if you're noticing a pattern so far, we have
It's
all
saved by
three of
side
our
two.
albums are in the B tier right now.
It's totally rescued by side two, according to me. Even though
Yeah.
I'm not. Even though I'm not the guy who is going to hate their music forever, because I know that I like their music. I just don't like the arrangement, right? Like the what do you call it? The I just don't like the song names, the titles. I don't like them on side one. So I'm just gonna trash it.
Eh,
B.
yeah, I agree with you on that. But B. Definitely B.
Like a B movie, you know?
Yeah. Not like the not like the Seinfeld one, like a B budget movie. Like something you'd see on the
Right.
side.
Like
It's
like
a
a Clint Eastwood,
sci-fi movie.
like
Original
a Clint
movie.
Eastwood movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Like
a
a
modern Clint
fistful of
Eastwood movie.
dollars. What's the one that was really bad? I saw. It was called a Pale Rider. That was like a
Ooh.
total B movie. It has a great name. It may as well be the movie version of this album. It had a great name, and then it was like a video game watching it. I mean, they had explosions and stuff, and not a lot of dialogue. It was trying really hard to be stylish. To me, that's like a video game movie.
Yeah, it's one of those like you notice there's like those two kinds of Western films. Oh, three
And
kinds of
this is
Western films. This is the video game one. This is the Tombstone type.
yeah. Trace
Granted,
Hombres is the video game album.
yeah, it is. It's ZZ Top video game album. It is. It's very. Now I have to find out if there's a ZZ Top video game. I really need to know. Video.
Yeah, there's definitely one or two out there.
Um,
There's Guitar Hero, and there's what was that one with Jack Black that he did?
Surprisingly, no, but apparently there is a ZZ Top mod for Age of Empires 2.
Whoa! What?
What?
You're fucking around. Is it
Are you
substantial?
fucking kidding me? Is that actually? Wait, okay, I just found this on here.
Over the years, I brought
There's no way.
No, never mind. I was getting too
Are you fucking
hopeful.
with me? You're pulling my leg. You're pulling my
I
leg.
think I was getting fucked with. I think I was getting fucked with. You know what's crazy? I just because the thing, it's funny that gets brought up because I built my the way I built my PC. I got like a case that makes it look old as shit on the outside, but on the inside it's like really like modern. It's pretty powerful. I added a disk drive to it, which is good because I just found all my old games when I had like Windows XP computers as a kid, including
Yeah, man.
Age
I
of
mean, I always
Empires
like
2.
Age of. That's the one I skirted for some reason because I had Age of Mythology, which I think was a grand reason to skirt Age of Empires 2. I got into it again, and I didn't get Age of Mythology. I got Age of Empires 2 and played with friends, and we were like kind of trying to like murder each other. It was like that, like throat to throat, or what do you call it, like knife to throat. We were like obsessed. Cutthroat. Was that Cutthroat? We were at each other's throats, literally trying to win at Age of Empires 2, and only the second one. even though like we all like the brand.
Yeah.
Only the
Fourth one
second
came
one
out
was
not long
really
ago, I think.
competitive. The fourth one is good. Actually, I swear by all of them. Like I like all of them. But the second one was the only one that all my friends wanted to play. They didn't want to play any of the other ones. I'm not sure why. I think it's because they have such a following on the internet. The
Age of
Empires.
Age of
Yes.
Empires.
They have like people who do it competitively, and I think Tres Hombres is like that. I think they have people who do Tres Hombres competitively. All right, I think they have people who go and do Tres Hombres like it's like they're gonna get money and laid, and they're gonna go on a cruise ship.
I think their biggest
Just
mistake is that saying they
performing
listen to ZZ Top Tres Hombres will think we'll get them laid.
Yeah, if any album doesn't get you laid, it's Tres Hombres. But what will get you on a cruise ship for sure is listening to it. We'll get you on a cruise ship eventually.
Maybe. maybe not catch a virus or something, but
We'll get you on a
Too
ratchet
soon?
cruise trip where you watch other people get laid. Is what
Yeah.
we'll do.
while you catch the hantavirus,
Yeah, and then you get the hantavirus, right? Everyone's favorite virus.
everyone's favorite.
All right, so we got ZZ Top's Fandango, which to me is a stylish album cover. I think they rock and roll with that one.
Yeah, I like this album cover.
They obviously hated Tres Hombres. You can tell by the fact
You
that
want
they
to
did
lower
an
to
album.
see.
They did an album cover with like the lettering being the main thing about it. And Tres Hombres had like the worst lettering of all time. It had
Fandango's got a pop.
Tres Hombres lettering was like rapist quality lettering. And then Fandango's lettering is like high school quarterback level lettering. It's just like totally different morals.
It's very flashy.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is funny
flashy.
because I wouldn't call Fandango a flashy album, but
No, the album itself, I think, is kind of annoying. I mean, it's got Mexican Blackbird, which has to be the most retarded song I've ever heard them do. And other than that, though, I think it's got some pretty good stuff. Like, I just think top to bottom,
I mean, I just think the thing about
Fandango is a cool album.
Fandango is that it's barely
First
a new
again.
album. Like it's
It's
barely it's
all
only half
memes.
of this album is original material, and then the rest of it is live.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's got some flaws, dude. I mean, it's a limited release in a way. And I think
yeah,
it's a limited release. It's like an EP. It's an extended play from Tres Hombres, where they actually, figured out what to do with their presentation.
yeah. But I think the thing is
And-
about Fandango, at least I'll give it this over Tres Hombres, is that I like the first side. Like it's fun. I can't say that about Tres
No, they
Hombres.
fixed that clearly. They fixed that part, and then the side 2 is actually pretty bitchin'. I like Balinese quite a lot. Heard It on the X isn't too bad.
As
Has
it
a
turns
stupid
out,
name.
Their live recordings just sound better than their studio.
It does happen with blues rock. I mean, you got to
Yeah,
give them
a
credit.
lot of bands. I can vouch for
No, you're right. You know who I
Saxon
listen to?
being better live than in the studio.
You know who I listen to? Who I kind of resent? Jerry Garcia. I kind of resent him.
Ooh.
However, he did a live album in the penitentiary in Oregon. Like he did an Oregon State Penitentiary album.
What?
And his singing is pretty good. He's just him on acoustic guitar, and it sounds pretty good.
Well, I mean, who knew Prison had such good acoustics?
And that's a little like ZZ Top doing live material on their on their big album, which is what they have done clearly.
Yeah.
Heard It on the X is a stupid ass song. Mexican Blackbird is dumb as fuck. However, I respect that they tried something edgy for a change. And not so I gotta say this album I like more.
I definitely like it more than Tres Hombres and maybe the first album.
I give it an A, dude. I give it an A minus.
A minus mine. Yeah, why not? Let's just
It's
move
a
up to
clean
A.
album. It's a
I
clean
think it's
getaway.
more or less for me, enjoyment wise, on the level of Rio Grande.
Did you hear about the guy Fandango? The guy who founded Fandango died. Like he fell off a
What?
roof or something. Yeah, the guy he suspiciously died. I think he was totally murdered.
Oh shit! Yeah, he died in like almost 2 years ago.
Not that long ago, yeah. Not that long ago.
That's
He
weird.
full blown died. So yeah, I like that, but that's a company. If you're listening, you don't know it's a company. It's a fucking company, and it's not the same as this album. Fandango is some sort of dance they do in flamenco music,
Yeah.
or it's like an unusual dance in Spain. Maybe
Uh,
it's Mexico. I don't really care. I
yeah,
don't know where they do it.
famously, British band Queen urged Scaramouche to do it in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah, that was, dude. I am not a Queen fan. I'm a Queen appreciator. I will listen to their music. I'm not fanatical about it though.
I'll be honest, I do love Queen, but not nearly as much as the past. I kind of blame the Bohemian Rhapsody film on that. I
What's that band that
hated
everyone
that
hates?
movie.
Metallica. I
What?
think Metallica is kind of like the Queen, like transition. Like I think Queen a good style of transition where you go from Queen to Metallica. That happened to me. I think I recommend going to Metallica instead of Queen if because it's sort of like the safe. You'll be in safety
safe.
once you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might not be safe if you're still with Queen.
I think weirdly enough for me, I feel like Queen kind of led to like Iron Maiden and Praying Mantis
Iron
for
Maiden.
me
Does
because they
ZZ
have like
Top
those
have a transition?
theatrics.
Iron Maiden. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good selling point. I like it. You're selling me
I'm
on
going to see
Queen.
them live in September finally.
Yeah, I've been trying to see like a really big one too. The best like I found is Iggy Pop.
And I think Megadeth is opening for them.
Opening for Queen?
No, Queen. No, not Queen. Queen's
Iron
like
Maiden, for Maiden. Oh yeah,
yeah, they're
yeah. I know
opening for
that.
Maiden.
That sounds like some real fun.
That's I can't
Yeah,
wait for
I
Dave
I
Mustaine to
tried to
talk
see
about his
Uriah Heep
taxes.
in Texas. I tried to see Uriah Heep in Texas. I was also trying to see the other one that we like, Saxon.
They're
Yeah, you're
always in
right.
Texas. They're always going to Texas.
And the problem was is that I just couldn't get to the city they were in. They were in like a weird part of the
They were
state.
touring together at that time, right? I saw them together in Florida
I think they
when
were
I was
touring
living there.
together, and I missed the show. But you were in Orlando, man, and I was in Austin. And
Yeah.
Orlando is like really close to the venues, right? Like it's like I mean,
Yeah, I was
like
only
30
maybe like
minutes.
half an hour away, honestly.
Yeah, it was really close to the venue. For me, the venues are far. Venues are
Uh,
far, yeah. And I
yeah.
saw
I'll
I
be
saw Lamb
Mustaine
of
too.
God with a
Jeez, really?
Mastodon. Yeah, and
Oh,
that
wait,
one
did you get to see it with
I
Brent
hauled
Hines, or
ass
was
to get
he
to it.
gone by then?
I actually don't know the people that well in the band.
Fuck, I know Brent Hines. He died like last year.
Is he the singer?
No, he's I think he was one of the guitarists. He died in a motorcycle accident.
For Lamb of God?
No, for Mastodon.
Mastodon. Oh yeah, you know what? He was probably there. Um.
Yeah, he was like the
Oh yeah,
lead
that's
guitarist.
when was this? Was this real recently? Yeah, I saw him there. I saw him there. Yeah, because I think he was at that show.
He quit in March 2025. Oh no,
I think
he got fired in March 2025, and then
it was kind of
died
intense
in a
show.
head-on traffic collision on his motorcycle.
That's really scary, man. Because I thought they were doing pretty good. The band seemed
Yeah,
like it was doing pretty good. Yeah, so I don't know. It just goes to show that these guys are intense.
yeah.
Yeah. Um.
What are we up to?
Yeah. I mean, but I'm still jealous, man, because you got to see Uriah Heep and
Yeah,
did you see Saxon also?
yeah, and Sap back to back. They were on tour with each other, so
And
same night.
those are the two. That's like seeing UFO. You know, it's like really
Yeah,
tremendous.
we
It would
still
be like
have to finish UFO. We only got to do half of that band.
yeah, I don't mind doing it. I mean, I kind of wanted to move it away from the stuff I do where I do a top 10 list for songs
Yeah,
on the channel. However, and I did that for UFO also. However, because we already did part one, I don't really mind doing it again. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, it's
I
not,
mean,
yeah, so we do that.
most of my opinions on UFO kind of stand, except for I have grown to really like the Paul Chapman era after Michael Schenker left.
Oh,
Like
you don't
Wild
like
Billy
Michael?
Innocent.
You learn to like it, dude. See that I respect that about anyone because Michael Schenker is considered like a god
Michael
on
Schenker's
his
fucking awesome.
his
Don't get me
instrument.
wrong,
But
but
he's like a god on his instrument. But Paul Chapman is everyone likes Paul Chapman.
Paul
It's like
Chapman's it's
without
something.
without that.
I just like how he plays more. He's a little bit less flashy, but I think he has my favorite riffs. And like I think a couple years, I
Okay,
was like,
yeah, yeah. I'll do part two if you're endorsing Paul Chapman like this.
well,
That's
the thing
that's
is, we went
honorable.
through the Paul Chapman albums already.
Like, we did some of them, but not every
I
little
think
thing, right? I mean,
the
how
one
long
we
was he there?
stopped at was the one he quit during.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, well, in that case,
And I think after that, it's Michael
we're
Schenker
gonna have to
coming
bring that
back.
up. We're gonna have to bring it up a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna have to bring it up just for cohesion. But yeah, no, that sounds fun. I'll do it. And
yeah.
let's move into this Fandango though, because I'm kind of like Jailhouse Rock is there, which I think is kind of gay that they do that. So fuck you, you know, Thin Lizzy, whatever the hell we're doing. To me, they're like that's like a Thin Lizzy mistake is having a live song called Jailhouse Rock on there, which I'm sure sounds amazing. I'm sure it sounds just swell. Tush at the end is kind of what they're known for, and it's also
Yeah,
2 minute song.
that's
So they're both
maybe another.
Jailhouse Rock's 2 minutes
I think
and Tush is 2 minutes.
Tush might be, I think, the most covered song that they've made. I've heard so many covers of Tush by
Yeah, I
now.
could do that on my banjo. I could do it like Brett Hines or whatever. I could do it for Brett Hines. I could do a full banjo. Sorry, I'm making fun of him because on his Wikipedia it says he played the banjo, and I don't know why they talk about him playing the banjo if he died. Like,
He played.
it sounds totally whack that it sounds like Wikipedia doesn't respect him at all. They were a cool band to see live. I won't deny it.
I kind of want to see them live one day.
Mastodon is worth seeing live. Make no mistake. However, where do you rank Fandango for ZZ? Because I think it goes A minus.
I think I'll
Like
honestly
mayonnaise.
compromise with an A minus with this one. It's fun. It's
All right.
got a lot more energy than the last few albums.
Yeah, no, it kind of rocks and rolls. All right, so now the next one we have is called Tejas, which
Yeah.
which to me was actually not the worst album, but it kind of still stunk. 1976. So now we're not even in the early 70s anymore. We're kind of hitting their golden years. We're in 1976 now. We have Tejas, as you might call it, Tejas, right? Like I kind of prefer it to be called Tejas. Actually, I strictly prefer it to be called Tejas, but I'm just scared to mispronounce it.
Tejas? I don't know if that's right or not, but
How do you feel? It's Southern rock. They call it, by the way, Wikipedia calls it Southern rock and boogie rock as well as blues rock.
I think this one is kind of encroaching on getting soft a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Avalon Hideaway, $10 Man, Pan Am, Highway Blues. It's Only Love, Rest of Driving While Blind. Enjoy and Get It On.
I'll be honest,
Diablo.
I'm not a fan of this one.
No, I listened to this. I swear I did, and I felt like Suicide. It would be preferred to some, like, I just felt like it was meant for someone who like just driving off a cliff. So if you're looking for, like, I was starting to view it like it was a driving song, and then I realized it's more like a driving away song and never coming back. It's this album has like it has bad songs on it. I mean, do you want to trash it?
I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie.
They're trying to do what they did with Fandango. They're trying to combine it with what they did with Rio Grande Mud.
I will give this the most.
And to me, it sucks. It didn't get the best ratings by the critics. The back in the day, those guys.
Yeah.
Not us critics, but the ones who did not do cocaine allegedly. You know. According to everyone who listens to this, we do too much cocaine or something. But
what?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's the reputation rock and roll has. Not that we're doing it.
Yeah. Right now, actually.
And that's the problem is that arrested. Right, exactly. Good sound effect. Arrested for Driving While Blind.
Arrested for
is like the prop song that kind of works. But then again, that's like a song where you drive off a cliff while you listen to it. So the problem is that Texas doesn't have that many cliffs, so they obviously fucked up. They did this album. They just fucked up and forgot that most of the country has steep cliffs.
This whole album just kind of feels like it fucked up for the most part. I will give the one song praise. I think El Diablo fucks.
Good.
It's so cool.
The El Diablo is a good song. I'm actually having fun trashing them because we all know that this is one of the better albums in the grand scheme of ZZ's infamy. Like,
at the end
there's
of the
going
day,
to be one
towards
up
middle,
coming up
like
that's
middle
way
low.
worse. However, get this: the next year they did a best of album.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, you're fun, dude. You're like, you totally went for it. Yeah, they did a best of ZZ Top album, 1977.
Yeah, man. So much. So much. So
All
so
right, so
much
what do you want to get?
best.
You want to get a C? Give it a C.
I think a C flat, honestly.
All right.
But I think next.
Well, is my favorite album by them, even though I don't think it's their best.
I
My
think.
favorite album.
Yeah, Degüello's 100% one of their best albums. I think.
It's one of the better ones, and to me, it's my favorite because it's just so disturbing.
It's kind of raunchier, like a little heavier.
It's just perverted. I think it's just full blown perverted. Like cheap sunglasses. I'm bad. I'm nationwide. Like, what does that even talk about?
I can't wait to talk about the album after this.
Loves my automobile, like stuff like that. Manic mechanic. Dust my broom.
Dust my broom.
Yeah, they went full sleaze mode. Hi-Fi Mama. Low Down in the Street. A Fool for Your Stockings is a brilliant song. A Fool for Your Stockings. I would give this an S.
Yeah, I kind of think it has to go there. This is kind of like, there are no other ZZ Top albums quite like it. I feel like it's got like it's heavier. Something about it. It's like
it is heavier. It's more like a hard rock, heavy metal album.
Yeah, it's heavier. It's nastier. It's got a
Hold
few.
on one second.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael, I'm grabbing a drink.
All right, no problem.
All right. I got one. Sparkling water, peach, plum, LaCroix. Hey, so so this album gets an S. It means no quarter in Spanish, by the way. You remember that Zeppelin song, right? They have some sort of interchange with Led Zeppelin. This must be the Z's.
Which is funny because I think by now they were like all but done.
Yeah.
At this point, Zeppelin was done. Bonham passed.
Oh, 79, yeah. I think Page was loaded on heroin. He couldn't even, do it live anymore, and not to mention Plant, whose singing was always erratic on stage.
Yeah, don't even get me started on Live Aid.
Yeah,
it's funny because like Live Aid has like a good reputation nowadays because of Queen, but like they were the exception. They were not the fucking rule.
Well, there were some bands that were great, like The Cars was great.
I mean, Black Sabbath did a pretty good job. They reunited with Ozzy on stage for that. And granted, I'm not like an Ozzy or nothing kind of guy. I mean, I fucking love Dio and Tony Martin, but it was, honestly, it's just, at least going back to live performances, is cool seeing that. And it only makes me miss Ozzy more. That fucking eviscerated me last year.
Yeah, man, his passing, I still deny it. I think he's not dead.
I was playing like Destiny 2 at some point. Like it was like a free day over the summer. I could relax, and then I hear someone on my team join the mic and is like, "Yo, guys, stop playing! Ozzy died!" And I'm like, "What?
What was this? This is on
video game Destiny 2. It's like a game that is famous for everyone who hates it. Everyone who plays it hates it."
Oh yeah. No, I'm sure on a video game it's gonna be sad.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe that's how I found out.
Dude, he was like John Lennon. He was big.
He's a fucking voice of a generation.
He was a genius.
two of the three like main Black Sabbath frontmen are dead. Like out of all the three that fronted them for the longest, like Ozzy's dead, Dio's dead, and now all
Yeah.
that's left is Tony Martin, and he's
No,
like
I know it bums me
off
out,
in,
dude.
like, solo album land.
Especially what's his name, Dio.
Yeah,
That is, I mean, that was like what a class act, right? Dio. I mean,
Yeah.
very few people in rock and roll were as cool and gentlemanly at the same time.
he's my favorite frontman for a reason.
He's a lot of people's favorite frontman, and for a great reason, not just a reason. You know, it's
Yeah.
really sad that he passed away. And then Ozzy Osbourne dying was kind of like my dad telling me that he was gay. You know, it was like, what? It's not possible. He's like,
It's like Ozzy. I think of him dying, and it doesn't feel real.
Okay. Yeah,
Just-
no, I know.
Like, I don't know. I didn't believe it for a moment.
For me, I feel like I rejected myself.
And then
It wasn't
Hogan
good.
died the next day, but I mean, like,
Oh yeah, that's right. That was the next day, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that too. It was stupid.
Last
I
year
think it was
the
totally
apocalypse,
insane. I think
like,
that makes you think it's fake, right? Because that made me think it was fake. I mean, it had it the next day. It sounds so stupid.
last year sucked in general. So you know, like,
I don't even think they got along. You know,
it's funny. I don't even know if they interacted, and if they did, I don't really see them getting along. Ozzy be like, who the fuck is this guy? And Hulk's like, I'm I don't fucking know, brother.
Yeah, I mean, Hulk would be like, "Listen, dude, you're doing good.
Listen,
I can't do
dude.
it. Doing good. You're doing good. I don't really say good a lot. I don't like to say it. And what do you mean, man? What do you mean?" And they would, and then but the one thing they had in common was they never said the word good. Like, you know, that was like the one thing they had in common. So
Whoa, what the fuck
their
are you talking
linguistics matched
about?
up enough. Their linguistics matched enough that someone like framed them to die in the same week.
Now the only
Yeah,
difference between the
or
two is that
mastermind.
Ozzy was not in a Gremlins movie. Hulk Hogan was.
Well, that gives him a lot of street cred, doesn't it? That's definitely something that I want to find out on someone's IMDb.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, Ozzy was in fuck, it was in Trick or Treat, the 1986 horror movie
really?
with fucking
That sounds cool.
Gene Simmons.
I swear I saw Gene Simmons recently in person.
I'm afraid of that man. Not for the reasons he intends. I'm just afraid of him.
I swear I saw him in person, and I don't know why. There's like a rumor. My mom's a therapist in the area, and there's a rumor that Gene Simmons hangs out in the Bay Area to like fuck women.
I'm
There's
not
like a
even
rumor.
surprised.
Yeah.
We're talking about Gene. Like,
I saw him in a car, I think. I think I saw him in a car on his phone. But like parked, you know?
So I look at this
Not
like,
driving.
I do System Mode for some reason. I don't know why. Can't
Trick
quite
or Treat
explain
movies.
that one.
You see how fun this is when we're not talking about ZZ Top?
It's
because
funny.
ZZ Top is not metal. They're just not
the
metal.
thing is, they're not that fun of a band to talk about. Occasionally they are. But they're just like compared to like
you know, it's a Trick or Treat all its own.
I love joking shit about Black Sabbath because I feel very comfortable joking about bands I love to death. I love Black Sabbath to death. I do not love ZZ Top to death.
No, yeah, no. I would rather live than sacrifice
fun,
my
they're
own.
cool, they're whatever, but
we have a song by Isaac Hayes on my favorite album. It's still my favorite album. Yeah, I mean, it got Canada's number. It got 50 at Canada. The United States, it sold platinum, by the way, which I'm a little surprised. They got the platinum.
Yeah, platinum. My God.
But whatever. So we gave it S, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the game was definitely yes.
All right, cool. And then the next one I have to say is what? Stupid? Kind of stupid, but it works. It does sort of work.
This one fucking sucks.
It's got I thought so too. Man. I was in that boat. But Party on the Patio just isn't a bad song. It just isn't. And Pearl Necklace is catchy.
Pearl Necklace is an insane title, let me just say.
And other than that, it's got some issues. Tube Snake Boogie's disappointing.
Tube Snake Boogie is surprisingly not as raunchy as I thought it would be, and that is
Layla and
disappointing.
Heaven, Hell, or Houston are okay. I mean, I didn't. 10 Foot Pole was not what I thought it would be either. So I Want to Drive You Home could have been more interesting. I mean, it does have a lot of flatness. This is definitely a driving album for sure.
I
Only
know
driving,
they did start.
and not a personal favorite.
Yeah. Well, this album, I know they started
I'll give it a
experimenting with
C.
synths. I think a D. This I just
You
don't
get a
really
D.
like this album.
You don't like Pearl Necklace? I have a soft
Pearl
spot.
Necklace I kind of fuck with, but
But that means that means you see it. You just see the album. You're like, I saw the album.
yeah.
Give it a C. Or am I wrong?
All right, yeah, C. Yeah, I think if it were a D, it would have to be worse. Or like so bad that it's kind of funny. Like
Yeah, don't infantilize me with ideas now. All right, I'm gonna start thinking about how worse it could be. It could be worse by them just not having any chorus in Pearl Necklace. All right, take that away, and then it becomes like the album that's sort of like a laser to your back, like in James Bond. It just like fries you. Like they're trying to attack Godzilla.
You ever seen a License to Kill?
Yeah, I've seen that one. It's got Timothy Dalton.
Yeah,
Is that
the
Timothy
one
Dalton?
with fucking that's the last one. The second one with Timothy Dalton. One of my favorites, honestly.
World Is Not Enough in License to Kill.
No, it's Living Daylights in License to Kill. License to
No,
Kill.
dude, he was in the world. He was in The World Is Not Enough, right?
No,
oh my god,
I think
dude.
that was Brosnan. Yeah, I think that was Pierce. Yes, that was Pierce Brosnan. That was.
Hey, what's my deal, dude? 1999, too, way off. Okay,
License
Living
to
Daylight.
Kill being a license. I love License to Kill, but I think the reason why I bring that up is because I think ZZ Top should make a song where instead of being a song, it just like puts you in a fucking compression chamber, like in that movie.
Oh yeah,
that's what listening to most of El Loco feels like.
Which Bond movie had the video game that they played where they're like the world is not enough?
That's
then the world is not enough.
That's the world is not enough.
But you're okay. So that was just Pierce Brosnan. My mind is telling me it was Timothy Dalton.
Was that or was that Tomorrow Never Dies? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I think they say that line
together. It was just funny because you can't say that the other two Pierce Brosnan Bond movies blend together because they're fucking GoldenEye and Die Another Day, the dumbest movie on the planet. Okay, that's a lie. It's not, but it's the dumbest Bond movie on the planet.
Die Another Day. Oh, was that the one I'm thinking of?
It's the one where the Korean terrorist guy.
That was a kids movie. That one's the only one that's a kids movie. I swear.
That's where the Korean guy becomes a white guy.
No, yeah, it makes sense when you're a kid, and then when you're not a kid, it doesn't make sense. It stops.
Yeah, I know that the director of that movie passed recently. Also, it kind of sucks.
That's sad.
That movie at least had visual style. It's more than I could say about like a lot of movies.
Well, every Bond movie has a merit because they have like really good legacy and stuff. Like unlike ZZ Top, who's got a bunch of like I think there are people that like shut down strip clubs and stuff, and then like turn it into like a beer bar, or the people that like ZZ Top. So like ZZ Top has people that don't like strip clubs sort of supporting it is like their legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like they kind of don't have a lot. They don't really know how to party in that state. If you didn't know that, you might have learned it now. That they don't really know how to party there. They view beer like it's hard alcohol. And they kind of view women walking around like it's a strip club. They're sort of stupid.
Yeah. And you know what? Speaking of stupid, El Loco fucking sucks. And are we really putting this in C? Are we really putting this in C?
It goes in C. Diguela goes in S, and Tejas also went in C.
Yeah, and then the rest of them are A to B.
They just don't do blue like that blue color. We're gonna find
this is the worst album cover out of all of them. By the way,
it's really embarrassing. Yeah, it's really gross. And
though I'm gonna give a heads up, though I think Tejas is probably my favorite cover. That or maybe Mescalero.
You're funny. That's definitely funny.
It's like Tejas is like it's funny because like it's I don't like that album,
It's
but
almost
it
good.
looks smooth. I will give that.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Slight
Chet
praise.
Atkins. It's really fucking pretentious.
But it is something.
It looks like it's like the Tolling generation. It looks like the greatest generation. I mean, it looks like they
It
had
looks
like
like a
Hank
yacht
Williams.
rock album, like it's fucking Toto or some shit.
Yeah, man,
I
it
don't
looks
even
like
like
Steve
Toto.
Miller Band.
I don't,
Or, or the
I don't even
Eagles. It
fucking
looks like
like
it's the
Toto. I
fucking
don't
Eagles.
understand.
Ah,
Oh, that's the thing too. I
Toto.
should have brought this up in the past. This is I actually
What's
don't
up?
know where this was recorded. Um,
Oh, you want to find that out? Yeah, Tejas or
a loco.
El Loco. It's just the dumbest name too. I mean, but they're both in Spanish. You may as well like that about it. Except the album just isn't good.
Yeah.
Where they record it doesn't. There's not enough information because no one cared.
Yeah. I know the next album would change how it's recorded because I believe the next one was straight up recorded in Frank Beard's house.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to be John Wayne. I'm over it, dude. I want to talk about Eliminator.
Yeah, because Eliminator is I actually fucking love this album. Let's talk about a good album for once.
Talk about the Make It or Break It album they did. It's like the best album of all time, and for some reason they couldn't follow up on it. It's the best album. Like it's got "Give Me All Your Lovin'," "Got Me Under Pressure," 2 great songs. "Sharp Dressed Man," a killer song.
"Sharp Dressed Man" is the driving song.
The driving song
and "Just Got Paid" are like the driving songs. And like
it's perfect. "Sharp Dressed Man" is like a perfect song. "I Need You Tonight" is stylish. "I Got the Six" isn't bad. "Legs" is amazing.
"Legs" is a fucking banger.
I don't even know how they have "Legs" on here. It's that stuffed. They have "TV Dinners," which I never thought was bad. I always like "TV Dinners."
Yeah, TV
so
Dinners
side
is
2
cool.
is no slouch.
The only song I didn't really care for on here was "Fug."
In fact, I need to buy this album on vinyl because I'm losing my mind that I haven't heard it appropriately in any way. I mean, I'm thinking of getting an 8-track or something. I wonder if I can find this on 8-track.
I think they have 8-track players out there, but I know for a fact I think 8-tracks are fucking done. I haven't really seen a comeback for them like I have for vinyl or cassette.
Oh man, it's like Game Boy Advance. It's like playing a game with
like
that.
A fucking Atari game. I think I have an 8-track of Heaven and
Hell.
It's
not as bad as Atari, dude. I think you're joking because Atari are crummy.
Yeah.
But 8-track, from what I can tell, is like Game Boy Advance quality versus like a Nintendo Switch, or like a Wii. You know, the Wii U, whatever, or a Nintendo DS, even a 3DS. Like that was like pretty fun. A Nintendo 3DS is what a cassette is like.
Yeah,
it's and an 8-track is like a Game Boy Advance.
More or less, yeah. I think I agree with that statement.
8-track. The problem you're facing is that if you have a really sick ride, playing the 8-track is cool because it's
aura.
It's a good. I mean, it's a good pothead song. I don't know if you're into that, but it's a good weed smoking song. As the 8-track does, as the 8-track does. It sounds more like weed music when you listen to it than the cassette. However, the vinyl. I mean, that's what I'm gonna get this in because I don't have an 8-track player, dude. Like I'm not like a crazy guy. I don't have a fucking 8-track. I mean, I wish I did. I would be if I was rich. I guess I would have like several of them.
I think somewhere either in my attic or like my uncle's attic, we have Black Sabbath's "Heaven and Hell" on 8-track, but with nothing.
See, yeah, you have an artifact. I know it's amazing.
We have nothing to play it on. It's not like I'm gonna go find something to play it on because I'm not gonna go out there and get more 8-tracks. I'm a vinyl guy.
Yeah, they're not that cheap. They're not that cheap. Some of them are like $25.
Yeah, vinyl is kind of that expensive now too. But
vinyl, usually I could get anything I wanted on vinyl for a pretty good price. But nowadays I'm stuck with the same 2 stores.
You gotta go local.
And I just don't like them that much. I don't like these stores.
The thing is that you gotta go.
I'm sure I can get ZZ Top though. What?
You gotta go local with vinyl. You can't get it online. You can't get it from a
brand. I always go to the stores. No, I never order online. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm not like trying to be Billie Eilish or something. Like, yeah, I get them in this shop.
You got the trip for the, listen, the shop could surprise you. I bought at a record store. Yes, a record store that does not normally sell VHSs. I found a VHS copy of a movie called Robot on the Family. One of the worst goddamn things I've ever watched.
Okay.
And I bought that shit.
Online?
Oh no, in person. It was this record
Oh,
store
that's
that's
worth
not open anymore.
That's meaningful still.
It was
Like,
a
one thing I'm
god
doing is a
awful
policy.
movie, but
One policy I'm doing is I'm going to stop reading stuff online and start just buying books at like a bookstore
that's
and
kinda
just
what I do
see how much
already.
more right. So like, well, I never like officially did that. What I would do is I'd go to like bookstores and then accumulate the books like rapidly,
Yeah.
and then I would read them like in necessary bits, like a chapter here or there. However, what I'm thinking of doing is not reading online anymore because the AI is making me confused,
I
and I just need to like
hate
read
AI.
books that have like actual citations now. I just can't do the like articles on the internet anymore.
Yeah.
And they're like, I mean, they're fun and all, but I'll get too distracted by AI. So that's some compromise I'm making. So I mean, it's a lifestyle change, I guess. And so then I'll be viewing it like it's a record shop, and not like it's a candy shop. Was sort of how I viewed it before, frankly. So yeah, man. I mean, this is a great album. I give it the S. It's not my favorite album of all time, but it's one for the record collection, and it's inspiring me to get an 8-track player.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty easy S. I think I agree with that. It's crazy how El
They
Loco was
recorded it
recorded in
all over
between
the
this
place
and
too.
Digeo.
They recorded all over the place. They recorded some of it in Texas, and they recorded a lot of it in Memphis.
Yeah. I think specifically in Memphis, it
Which
was
is,
fucking Frank Beard's own house.
no,
I
it
think
was
it's a
in that
studio
was
in his house.
Frank Beard's home studio was in Texas.
Yeah. Oh, okay, in Texas.
Texas, man, I got to tell you, Texas is cool, but it's not cool enough to drive this band on forever. I mean, you have to rely on that Memphis soul. You just got to do it.
They got him change at some point. And I mean, granted, they did do that on the next album, but
I mean, you're talking about the Deep South.
What?
It's always about Memphis.
yeah.
It's always about there. Because you know, there's a city in Egypt, right? They have Memphis in Egypt. They have Memphis in Tennessee. It's the same city to some people. The energy is the same. Anyway, I don't want to speak. I don't want to trash this album because to me, it's got a very cool album cover,
What, Afterburner?
and it's got an exquisite lineup of songs.
And I'm not gonna lie,
looking-
like Afterburner is definitely like the odd duck in that it sounds nothing like any other album they ever made. But
listen to this shit. Listen to this shit on the Wikipedia. Even
I
it's
don't know, it's kinda
Wikipedia, which is
cool.
listen to this shit. They say Gibbons was inspired by British electronic acts such as Depeche Mode, like orchestral movement, orchestral maneuvers in the dark to explore electronic music technology. Which sounds a little like they did anything they could to make this album work. And, and it sounds a lot like they didn't even like who they were anymore after El Loco.
Yeah, this is the least ZZ Top sounding album traditionally out of all.
Oh no, and it's their piece de la resistance. I
But,
mean,
like,
you can't really.
I don't know,
They really
it's
pull it
kind of
off.
cool. Like it's got like that like 80s
How much
like
did it sell? It went
slick-
diamond, right?
What?
It went diamond, 100%.
It went platinum, yeah. It's one of their
Went diamond in
best
the United
selling
States.
albums.
No, it went diamond.
It went
You know what,
wait, it went
you-
diamond here?
Yeah,
That's crazy. Because I don't think I ever hear any of these songs repeated. Which is weird, because I kind of like some of these songs. Like, Woke Up With Wood is so goddamn stupid.
you think Eliminator is it also got diamond in Canada too. I mean, it really did everything right.
Yeah. I don't know. I
This
feel
was
like at
like-
least like the first
was a
half of this
harm
album
album.
is kind of cool. Like Sleeping Bag, Woke Up With Wood, Can't
No,
Stop
dude, I'm
Rockin',
still
dude.
talking about Eliminator. You fuck. I'm still talking about Eliminator.
Oh, Eliminator, shit. Eliminator's fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, Eliminator. No, I just wanted to give it more credibility, but
Yeah.
we go to Afterburner now.
Eliminator's an easy yes.
Easy yes. And Sleeping Bag is not that bad. We're talking about
Afterburner's
the next
kinda
album,
cool.
Afterburner. Afterburner is respectable. It has a lot of the qualities of Eliminator, not a ton. Rough Boy is a nice song. Stages is a trippy song. I quite like it. I don't really like their second side. I don't like side two. I don't like Planet of Women is good.
Side 2's not great after I got the message. I think the last 3 songs are kind of bad.
This one is like a B album. I mean, to me, it. I think this is like a D album because I think it's just so disappointing.
I think it's trying something different, which I can give it a lot of props for because they would never do that again after this album. For the most part, like they would very rarely ever do that again.
What do you give it? You give it a B or an A?
I feel like a B. I want to say. I
Right, give it a B.
I feel like I'm being kind of kind to this album because I really do like those first 7 tracks. Rough Boys.
I think there's something wrong with it. I think something is wrong with this album, and we're not addressing it because it's hard to pinpoint.
It's the last 3 songs. Velcro Fly fucking sucks.
I know it's not good, dude. It's not good that they have a disappointing second side. It's two-faced.
It's two-faced. It's very two-faced. But I'll at least give it credit for trying something different. It's like this.
I'd give it a D, but it's just me being a fanatic.
You think we could compromise with a C?
Yeah, let's do that. It's a Blue album. I'll give it a C.
I cannot give another fucking Blue album for C. My God. I cannot give this album the same. I cannot say this album is worse than Tejas.
It's just not homely enough for a B. It doesn't have the respectability.
It's a relatively cold album from them. It's a very machine.
They use some of this music in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like they used. What? I can't even say that, but they had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, and that was the opening theme.
The really bad one. Oh, that one's terrible. That's like the worst one.
Can't Stop Rockin'. There's leftover sessions from Eliminator. I mean, let's listen
Can't Stop Rockin's in that. That's like the fucking best song of this album.
Let me listen to Can't Stop Rockin' really quickly to figure out if it's like very good or if it's like okay.
It sounds like the rest of the album, but like Dusty Hill singing, so it sounds kind of rougher.
Yeah, I think this is about as whack as this band can get.
But I can't help but appreciate that. At this point, I'm not treating ZZ Top like it's high art or Black Sabbath or something. I'm treating it like how much fun am I having? And like Afterburner is kind of
criticizing it. Having fun criticizing them. I mean, that's it.
I was like, I don't know. Afterburner is kind of. I mean, like I wouldn't call it like necessarily very good, but I had fun with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you want me to defend it? I can defend it a little. I can say that like the songs that are good are like good enough to like scare me, to stay awake at night. You know, it's. I mean, that's the best quality it has. To me, that could be worthy of a B minus, but I don't think that exists here, right? I think we only do C's.
Yeah, we're sticking to solid letters.
Yeah, dude, I go with C because it's blue, dude. I don't trust them with the color blue. I think there's something about the Texas and the skylight and how it's like a negative thing from the native perspective.
And I'm just not for it. Another Blue album again.
No, they have Recycler, which I think is the finest work of art that mankind has ever produced. Right? I mean, it's like it's just got everything going for it. Burger Man, Penthouse Eyes, 2000 Blue, Double Back, My Head's in Mississippi. You got every Concrete and Steel and Love Thing. They have it all.
Yeah, it's got everything. Wow, it's
stuffed.
It's absolutely stuffed with hot fucking shit.
Yeah.
This is. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I listened to this album, I fell asleep.
No, it's a weird album.
Late at night. This is the most bored I've ever been of a ZZ Top album.
The music video is better than the song for Burger Man. It's like that type of work.
I'll admit, I kind of dig the style of the cover. It reminds me of Cool World, that Ralph Bakshi film, which is
reminds me of Waterworld.
What?
And Cat Dog. It reminds me of Cat Dog and Waterworld. All right, it's like It may as well be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, I swear, it's got everything about the '90s and
It's
the
very
in the '80s.
1990.
Yeah, it's aggressively '90s.
They toned down on the synths on this one to try to go back to like a bluesier style, but it just like it still sounds
How to
processed.
recover what was never lost in the first place. I know, it's so insane.
I don't know, this Recycler.
And by the way, this band was considered to be like a band that's immortal because they had like a great '80s album.
Yeah, because
That's
they
what
made
that's his
Eliminator and Takeo,
reputation.
but they're also the band
What
who
we
made
found
Recycler.
out, what we found out though, is they're really more of an '80s band than a '70s one. Isn't that true?
Kinda. I mean, they had some hits in the '70s, but they're really mainly known for their stuff on Eliminator.
They're really known for the '80s material. So there's this big lie in their reputation that they were like a '70s band, and they're just not.
Yeah, they're really not.
Right, so we learned a lot. I think Recycler is a fun album to criticize. Other than that, I think what's like a D.
I will not spare this album. I fucking hate this album. I think it's an F.
It's ironic. Yeah, give it that.
It's not even fun. Like
They
like,
do
I
have
can't
a greatest hit album after this.
that's
by
a
the
great
way,
sign. Nothing
which
wrong
has
going
which
on.
does
in
have
any
the
top
song.
10.
It does have one song from this album on it.
Oh, only one?
Oh, wait, two.
Oh, they could have picked so many.
1, 2, 3. It's 3. Okay, my bad. It's 3.
Oh, they picked that many?
Yeah, so if you think about it like that, there's probably some qualities to Recycler that are good. Like you just have heard the song before, kind of good, and not much more than that. So, like Double Back, I'm sure if I heard Double Back more than 5 times, I would be forced to like it. Same with Give It Up, and same with My Head's in Mississippi. I mean, it's really like Stockholm Syndrome. I would just give it a D instead of an F because it's got too many songs that are just overplayed on their greatest hits album.
I mean,
Force
I
total
guess I
respect.
can bring it up to D just to compromise, but I'm gonna be honest with you. This is my personal least favorite because
Dude,
at the
I
very
think
least, El Loco was really bad.
no, it
But
should be my least favorite, and I'm just traumatized by that state
it
that I
was
can't admit
I don't know. It's just
it.
like
Well, actually, I think Afterburner's worse in a lot of ways. I think Afterburner's worse.
I just think fucking Recycler it's so goddamn boring. I can't even have
Oh,
fun listening to it.
the boredom is confused with the blues, which is offensive to me. So I think we should. I think it's like sacrilege to even bring it up anymore.
The
If you
thing
want
is
to,
that this doesn't even feel. It's supposed to be bluesier, but it does not feel bluesy.
it has good music videos, and some of the songs are sandwiched into their greatest hits album, which is a fun greatest hits album, all said and done. So I would give it a D out of just sort of like safety yourself because I think that there people might get mad at you for criticizing this. It's that suspicious. Like, why does it even exist? The band was in Back to the Future Part 3,
Oh god, I think
and
I actually know that.
they were playing Double Back. So let's see what Double Back is like, because I'm starting to think that might be the best song, according to the band at that time.
They picked Double Back to be a Back to the Future Part 3.
Yeah, which is not a movie I swear by.
I'll take it over Part 2, but I mean,
I like the you like the futuristic one.
the future. I like Part 2 until it leaves the future and becomes a
Okay,
rehash of the first one.
that is fair.
And then the third one is just it's I don't know, it's a western. I don't know, it's kind of fun. It at least knows what it is. It doesn't feel like it's rehashing
Okay.
shit.
This is what's going on. I figured it out. This is what's going on with Recycler. It just sounds too much like Eliminator, for it to be as bad as it is.
But like a
Which is
toned
why-
down Eliminator.
Yeah, it's very toned down. I think
It's
it
like
might be
Eliminator
like
without balls.
what's that thing they have when they have pneumonia and you have to breathe? Like my niece is in one right now, and they have like a breather for you.
Shit.
What are they called?
Iron lung?
Yeah, it's just like the pump for your lungs that the doctor gives you.
Oh, catheter. I don't know.
No, not a catheter. I think it's like a
Uh,
defibrillator.
No, that's the shocky thing.
Yeah.
Oxygen tank.
Intubator.
Nebulizer.
That it?
I think.
That's kind of what this album is like. It's like someone on a nebulizer.
Yeah, like Eliminator on like Like
Uh,
Eliminator in desperate need of like lung
it's like someone on an
surgery.
intubator, dude. I think it's called an intubator, where they put something in your lungs, then you lie down,
Oh,
and then they
that. Yeah, I think that's a intubator.
and you're like trying to like not die while
Yeah.
they pump your lungs for you. That's what this album feels like. So let's just give it a fucking F, like the other one, or
It's just empty feeling. It's Eliminator on life support.
Recycler. Okay, I'll give it a D because we haven't done D yet,
Yeah, we haven't
and
done D yet. And I feel like you know
I
what?
think F's coming
Actually,
up.
I think there's one worse coming up.
Yeah, the F is coming up.
I don't.
And then the next one, by the way, isn't that bad an album.
Yeah,
I
Antenna's
was
not so bad. I kind of trashed it when we were talking about it in the past, but it's not that bad. It's just a
Very
little
Red,
overproduced.
World of Swirl, dude. I mean, they got some great songs on here. I don't know what to give it exactly. Girl in the T-shirt, I like a lot. That's a fun one. I think this one
I like
is
your
like a
T-shirt.
redemption album that's still kind of bad. However, it has so much redeem that we can't really crash it. I mean, all the critics back in the day gave it like a 3 or out of stars, 4 stars. They never gave it 5 stars. It didn't get positioned very well in the charts, nor Sweden liked it. But
Yeah.
Sweden is like a bellwether country for stuff. For quality, I think this album could be like a B album.
I agree. I think it's a B, more or less. I don't
It's
know.
obscure, but it proves that they have staying power.
Yeah, it's definitely a step up over the last few. It's I will say it's very overproduced.
Well, yeah.
Where it's like I feel like Eliminator was like if you're gonna make it sound bigger budget, that was the way to do it. Like it still had some of like the grit that you could find in like DeGeo or something like that. But Antenna, I feel like it kind of doesn't really have an edge much. But I mean the songs are still good. A fair chunk of them are good. I like Pincushion and Girl in a T-shirt, Lizard Life. Antenna Head is actually kind of like it's like this is like they know what they're doing at this point. Like they're very self-aware, you know?
Yeah, they're self-aware for sure. They know that they kind of suck cock. But anyway, I'm kidding though. I think it's a cool one. I'll give it a B.
I think a B is fair.
And then skip past it because I think it's a boring discussion.
Yeah, it's not really much to say about Antenna. I actually kind of like the art.
Good?
That's the last thing I can say. It reminds me of like Tyranny Mutation from Blue Oyster Cult.
Okay, yes. See, that's what I'm saying. It's got great album
Like,
art. That's how you know.
I'm not comparing it music wise because Tyranny Mutation is fucking cool, and
That's
Antenna
that's
is
that's
just
an
pretty good.
indicator. That's an indicator that it's not something to be despised. Also, it's my birth year, so I have like a soft spot for it.
Yeah, fair. It's so funny because my birth year is all the shit albums, 2001.
That was one. Oh yeah, well, you're a space oddity, is what you are. All right.
I got fucking.
Dude, I know that at Brooklyn College there was a guy who was like 50 years old going to school there, and I think he was doing it just to annoy me because I went there like 25. He was there like 50 years old, you know.
So like his name, I know who you're talking about. He's on the tip of my tongue. Me and him talked a lot. Albert. Albert. He doesn't live that far from me. I know. He's cool, but he's like 50.
Is he all right? Is he all right? Or is he scary?
He seems fine. Seems fine.
You're. I mean, you have like I don't know how you do it, man. You have a lot more Instagram followers than me.
I don't know how the fuck this happened. I don't know.
You and Albert. You don't know how you got all those followers?
They're probably bots. I went private. My account was public for a little bit. Maybe that might have been it.
Okay.
But
okay.
I went private after that because
I did private too, and it didn't really do a lot for me. I understand that some people like to do it. It didn't change a lot for me.
I'd rather.
But
For me,
my
I have a
posts, I have
different account that I'd rather have
1,700
public.
posts. My problem is I have 1,700 posts, and most of the people I follow are like goth women on the internet. So I think I have like a imbalance in my life is probably what's going on.
God,
I know it's not funny.
it's
All right, so the next one is called Rhythm Mean, which I think it was the last one with their producer Bill Ham. Shout out to Bill Ham. I think this album is listenable, but in a deceptive torture way, where you just want to sort of kill yourself if you listen to it too often. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one an F. Unless I'm confusing it with X. No, I'm not. I think it's this one. I would give this one an F. Because I think this album is like really depraved.
The thing about this one is that Rhythm Mean it's trying to make a hard turn back to their early style, but
yeah,
it feels calculated.
It's calculated, and I think it's treacherous.
Yeah, I have the same problem with Triple X, but I think Triple X is much worse.
You think Triple X is worse? I thought Triple X was a better album.
I feel like Triple X is maybe their worst album next to Recycler.
You're kidding.
But it's like, yeah, but I mean, because like Rhythm Mean, like
least you're not kidding. Okay.
At least to me, I don't know. Oh no! I got them backwards. Sorry, I got them backwards. I got the track list backwards.
See, that's what I'm saying. The Triple X is a good album.
Triple X is the better one. Rhythm Mean. It's weird because the way I listen to them, they have each other's album covers for some reason.
They're doing the Alice in Chains thing on this one. It's so strange.
It's just very Rhythm Mean is just fucking.
Yeah, what's that album called that Alice in Chains does? It's like they did that maybe a year before.
Oh, a year before, like this year? That's the one with the
dog what's it called? Jar of Flies or something? Jar of Flies,
yeah, the cover art, yeah. Jar of Flies. Very Jar of Flies, you're right.
What, and the album's called Dirt, right? No, yeah, not Dirt. Facelift?
Album's Dirt. That's Facelift is the one with like the guy on the cover, like the screaming guy.
Oh, it was your MTV Unplugged? No.
And then Jar of Flies was...
Oh, that was a compilation.
Jar of Flies is an EP.
It was an EP. It was an EP they did called Jar of Flies.
Yeah, a lot of people say that's the best Alice in Chains stuff, but
it's a fucking EP that includes something called No Excuses. So I don't think it's not even a full album, but it's iconic. Is totally what's true.
Yeah.
And I think it's weird that the ZZ Top was like obsessed with it and tried to do something like that. And and that Jar of Flies is 94. So this is 96.
This just kind of feels like it's...
Rhythm Mean's bad, dude. I think it's bad news.
Rhythm Mean's pretty bad.
I give it a fucking F.
Yeah, all right. I guess I could put it in F. I think...
What's the worst thing
that I still feel like Recycler being in D is too high, though. I don't know.
You want to throw both of them in F?
I kind of want to put Recycler in F. I feel like there's another D coming up.
All right, so...
Now... I still don't really love Triple X or anything, but it's a lot better than Rhythm Mean. And Recycler. It has Poke Chop Sandwich, and I like Poke Chop Sandwich.
I'm a big fan of Burger Man. That's why I'm holding out on calling it an F. However, I think Recycler is just... I think I'm wrong. I think it's just the music video I like. So I'll do an F.
All right. ZZ Top, we got, of course, talk about ZZ Top. Triple X. I like Poke Chop Sandwich. This album's stupid. Hello? Oh shit. Hello? Can you hear me?
You're talking about XXX?
Yeah, Triple X.
Poke Chop Sandwich. Yeah, I think Poke Chop Sandwich is clever.
Yeah.
It kind of works nowadays. It aged well. It's 1999. Sounds like they knew what Poke was.
This movie, I think it's like poke, like
Dread
poke chop.
Mon
It's like pork
Boogaloo.
chop, but poke chop.
Dreadmon Boogaloo sounds like Pokemon, but Dreadmon Boogaloo is a good song.
Dreadmon Boogaloo is definitely one of the better songs of this album. I don't
I think
know.
they at least have one good song. That says a lot.
I'll give this album the benefit of
just
not
blues.
being too long.
By the way, I know that serious blues musicians, I think, hate this band.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
we're getting into a realm where like rock musicians don't really understand them, and blues musicians outright dislike them. And it's a little like Thin Lizzy being like folk musicians probably hate it, and then rock musicians outright are whoever. Well, I think it's more like folk rock and country is what it's doing. So country musicians hate it, and then folk rock people just don't really understand it. And so that's why it ties into Thin Lizzy. However, than that, the albums, like this one has 15 albums, and Thin Lizzy had 12. So it's not quite like correspondent. The year they start, this one starts a little later in the timeline than Thin Lizzy. All right, so they're not like exactly identical in terms of parallels. However, there are some bands that are like identical in terms of parallels, like The Who has a lot of parallels with Thin Lizzy, but that's because Thin Lizzy was like ripping off The Who the whole time. So one of the big problems with it. So I don't know. I guess this album it reminds me that they have a lot of style. Is one thing that they've always had. And ZZ Top always had a lot of style, and I think this album could be a D rather than an F, or a C.
I think
that's as far as I go.
I think personally I think a D, but it's an optimistic D. Like
it's hopeful. It's wistful.
It's
fair.
It's
not whimsical though.
It's kind of I will say it is sort of lacking some energy of this one, but I mean then again,
it doesn't have the
vitality.
It doesn't have the vitality that an album with this much ambition should have.
Yeah, but I think with that being said, I think Triple X is important because it returned the band 100% to the blues sound, and they would continue going with that for the last two albums. And I think it would just be done better on the last two for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, it got bad reviews, but I'll stick by it. I think it's cooler than Rib Mean. I think a D is fair.
I think a D is fair for Triple X.
By the way, that's supposed to be their 30th anniversary, so I sort of feel bad for them too.
Oh no! Oh god, that's a little embarrassing. But you know what isn't embarrassing? Surprisingly,
Mescalero.
Mescalero
is a cool album. I always dig it. I fuck with it, yeah, and I try to make sure that it's everything. Every time I listen to this, I enjoy myself, and I'm surprised and I'm a little scared of the album because I know it's going to be in my future. It's a cool album.
It's just I don't know. It's cool. I kind of biased to like the cover art because I just find skeletons a really appealing visual. I just find that I don't know why I find skeletons really funny. Like ever since I was a kid, like I never found them scary on like anything else, but I'd be like screaming and crying at as a kid. Like,
it's a warning of some kind in our culture. In like the Mexican culture, it's
we
like
all have them inside of us.
Yeah, in the Mexican culture, it's supposed to be something about like dinosaurs or something. Like it's totally random. So,
I don't know. I think I like this one. This one has like a little bit more of like a rootsy sound.
Boyfriend's good. Cramp, Liquor is good. Mescalero itself is a good one.
Buck Naked is funny.
Buck Naked's good. Alligator is good. Peace. Yeah, I would give it a B.
Yeah, I think this is a B. It's I don't know. I fuck with this.
And they recorded it in Houston, which I think is kind of a rad city. So it's a rockabilly album in several ways. They call it Tejano on Wikipedia, which I think is a little hilarious. However, it's like a rockabilly themed album.
Yeah, and it's I mean, oh, you know what? I want you know what? I'm gonna give like a special shout out on here. I think this is my favorite sounding like production out of all of these outside of Eliminator.
Oh yeah, it has the best production is also true.
Like it
Yeah,
sounds
without a
so
doubt.
fucking thick,
Yeah, it's
like
got a
full.
fluidity. It's got a fluid sound to it that really fills out the space.
It has life to it, but it never sounds overproduced like Antenna.
It's living color. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I
And by
just
the
don't have much
way,
to say. Just kind of hard to
it
talk
wasn't
outside
even
of the
on their
words.
compilations. They didn't like it. Like they did a compilation album after it, and I don't think any songs from Mescalero are on the compilation album, which is a little
Well,
disappointing
oftentimes
because
they're
that's
not the
how the
ones who pick
music
the
gets
tracks.
stirred. That's how the music gets stirred out there. Like it spirals out there, and if you don't have like the song on the compilation, then like the likelihood anyone's gonna like draw to it in a critical sort of thing setting is a lot lower.
Well,
It's
I
not
think the
impossible
reason
to like it.
why
We're doing
it's
the work right now by liking it, but I mean, it's not supported by their own publicity. Is the truth.
well, that's the
So,
thing. This was recorded and released on RC. They had a different record label. They
oh, okay, that makes
switched. They were on Warner Brothers, and then after Recycler came out, they got dropped, I believe.
they went back to it with their compilation over.
Yeah, or maybe
The
that's just
compilation
Warner
didn't have the
Brothers
rights
picking
to
out
it.
the best of their
Yeah,
songs. That's why it stops at
right,
Recycler,
right. Yeah, exactly.
not just because Recycler's dog
And
shit.
then they also did one. They also did one with Rhino for some reason. Um,
Rhino is a
it,
weird record label.
oh, this Gray's Hits album. This also doesn't include anything from uh Escalero.
Yeah,
So
which
that's what I dislike about Gray's Hits albums is like they might have like a killer album and for whatever reason they just think it's like controversial and so they just don't promote it
yeah, well,
into
that's
their
I have this Judas
roster,
Priest best of album on
their
CD,
their set list.
and it
So now
ignores
you do a concert,
Painkiller.
you don't hear any songs from the album. You hear no songs from the album. I haven't been to one. I'm sure it's like way disappointing.
Like I don't know. It's just
And that
it's
was
I
their
don't like
last
best of.
one.
I don't like best of compilations.
Was that their best one? I mean, sorry, not their best. Was that their last one?
No, we have La Futura is the final one in
Okay,
2012.
a feature.
The
Wikipedia doesn't include this on this on their station, but I can Google it.
La Futura
Um,
2012.
yeah, this one wasn't that bad. Chartreuse, I like a lot.
Yeah,
I got to get paid.
this one's a
I give
good.
it a
This one feels like
C.
the classic albums a lot.
You gave Mescalero a C. I would give this
I
one
think
also
no,
a C.
I think Mescalero is a B.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mescalero a B.
I think
And
La
give and
Futura is. I don't think it's as
a
good as
C.
Mescalero, but it's still good.
It's still good. Yeah, I give it a strong C.
Yeah, like a very
But
high
it's not
C, or like
Chartreuse. I would definitely give it a C. Minimum.
Chartreuse is good. Let me
Flying
think.
High is also good.
Oh,
Flying
yeah,
High is a
Flying High. Yeah, I got to get paid. Big Shiny Nine.
Heartache and Blue, yeah. I mean, Have a Little Mercy. I mean, these are all things that you have to get used to, but they're still strong.
Yeah, this is a pretty
The Daily
bluesy album.
Express gave it a 1 out of 5, even though every other panel gave it like several stars. Austin the Chronicle, my favorite city in the country is definitely not Austin. The Austin Chronicle gave it a 2.5 stars, which I think is treacherous. So yeah, it's pretty good, dude. I mean, I think, and that's all the albums, dude. We did everything. We did the work.
That's true. That's all of them. That's You want to go? You want to? I'm gonna go through what I have on my end, I guess. See if we want to
Okay,
change
yeah.
anything. I have this.
I'll let you know if it's different.
All right, so we got at least what I have here S tier. It is Eliminator and DeGale. DeGuello or fuck.
Yeah, DeGuello and Eliminator.
Yeah, A Fandango with the option to move lower. It's the only
And
album in A.
Mescalero and Fandango. So we got those 4 up there. Those are the 4 good ones. Those are the candies.
And then B, we have Rio Grande Mud, the first album, Tres Hombres, and
Antenna.
Antenna.
All right, yeah.
And then C, we got La Futura, Afterburner, Tejas, and I still feel like we should move El Loco down to D. Just
I'm
my
moving it
personal
down.
opinion.
I'm moving El Loco down to D.
El Loco, I don't know.
We also
thing
have
I'll defend about El
in
Loco
D.
is that them starting to
What?
use synths on that album directly led to Eliminator.
Okay.
But that's like me saying, like, Judas Priest's Demolition is a good album because they would use the same guitar tone on the next album. Demolition sucks.
Yeah, I don't even.
No one cares about Demolition. I don't know
Jekyll and
any
Hyde.
Demolition fans.
Cyberface, yeah. I mean, we did a Judas Priest one.
Cyberface.
The Judas Priest has a problem where no one really knows what their material is about because they can't tell if it's about Christianity or if it's about atheism
Or if it's about, like...
or vampires. They just can't tell.
If vampires are, like, random beasts made out of metal coming to end the world.
By the
the
way,
usual.
I think the next one could be Bad Company.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about doing that one already. I think we should... Oh, and by the way, F is Recycler and Rhythmine.
They only have 12 albums. I think that's kind of cool.
I think we could do Bad Company easy, honestly.
Unless you wanted to do something else. I mean, there's tons of stuff. There's tons of random stuff out there.
There's part 2 of fucking UFO.
Part 2 UFO we could do right after Bad Company.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to do one more before I delve into it.
A Sabbath
and
re-recording.
I can promise. Sabbath re-recording. Well, that could be around the time of the UFO one because I don't know, that'd be an easier one to do.
Yeah.
Let
me think. Who else?
I know it's not going to be the most difficult. Bad Company only has 12 albums. And they started in 1974, so they have they kind of run in parallel as ZZ Top, but I think their music is better.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't.
We never did the Who, which I think might be a little inappropriate because I think the Who is kind of like the Beatles or something. It's just a little intense. But they also did 12. They started in 1966. I did listen to all of the Who. Just because I thought we were going to do it.
Yeah,
so
we were going to do it at some point.
I'm more prepared for the Who than it sounds like. However, I would rather focus on Bad Company.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. Plus, not to mention, that means I get to talk about Paul Rogers. So.
He sings for Queen, right? I mean, you get to say everything you want.
But I mean, he's like a fucking inspiration.
I don't think we're doing a Queen one, dude. I don't think we're going to do a Queen one.
We don't have to do a Queen one, and I don't think we have to do Metallica one either.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I agree there.
What are we? What are we going to add to the conversation? Lars Ulrich is a bad drummer. Everyone knows this.
I mean, I think that Kirk Hammett's guitar playing isn't as bad as some people say it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's about all.
You know what? Actually, how about this? I'll be kind. Lars Ulrich is the fourth best drummer in Metallica.
Right. Yeah, that's a serious role.
Out of 4.
That's like an actor, It's like I mean, you ever seen the show Columbo?
Yes.
I watched the show Columbo, yeah, and there's like every time I see like a famous actor on the show, I always think of it kind of like Lars Ulrich, where they're like they're the best actor in the room, but not the best actor in the episode. Because there's so many famous actors on that stupid show. I mean, it's not stupid, but it's like stupid as I watch it.
It's stupid in an endearing way.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like, kind of like, trying to think of a good example.
Everyone's like an alcoholic.
Like most of ZZ Top's discography.
Like a cigar aficionado, and like doesn't make any sense.
Like ZZ Top's discography. It's endearingly stupid.
Dude, ZZ Top is the least endearing band I've ever had to think about.
But it's endearingly stupid.
No, they're definitely charming. I mean, I'll call them like charismatic. Is not what they are, but they're charming. They have bells and whistles that they use on people.
Yeah.
Need I say more? Okay, Bad Company sounds good because I can't wait. I'll do it.
Bad Company's cool. I'm almost ready for them. I'm gonna go back to them, and I can go back to them and refresh. Um,
Straight shooter. All right, man.
Yeah.
I'll leave you there. I know you have something to do. So,
yes, I
don't wanna
do. Let me
forget.
just end the recording quick, and yeah. So you guys heard it here. Bad Company.
Who's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every girl crazy about a shop dress man. I don't know why I'm singing it like Lemmy. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Anyway, yeah.